K-dramas can be sweet, dramatic, and heart-fluttering, but sometimes the plots are so bizarre, you wonder what the writers were drinking when they came up with them. Today, I'm counting down the top 10 weirdest and most unique K-drama storylines. Let's dive into the world of cat boyfriends, chicken nuggets, and yes, potatoes. I picked up a celebrity on the street. In this rom-com, Lee Yeon-seo accidentally knocks out a celebrity. Believing she has killed him, she panics and kidnaps him. Once he regains consciousness, she finds herself in an awkward hostage situation, trying to cover up what she thinks is a crime. The drama's awkward premise had the potential for humor, but its inconsistent tone and odd pacing fell between laughter and cringe. The beauty inside. Once a month, top actress Han Se-gye wakes up in a completely different body, different age, gender, even nationality. Maintaining her public image while hiding this secret is nearly impossible, until she meets Seo Do-jae, an airline executive with face blindness. Somehow, he's the only person who can always recognize her, no matter what she looks like. It's strange and surreal, but the show turns this bizarre premise into a touching love story about identity and acceptance. A good day to be a dog. By day, she's a sweet high school teacher. By night, she's a literal dog. Cursed to transform every time she kisses someone, her only chance at breaking the curse is if that person kisses her back while she's still in dog form. Enter Cha Yoon-woo, her cold and dog-phobic coworker, who just happens to be the one she kissed by accident. It's fluffy, absurd, and leans all the way into its own ridiculousness, which is what makes it work. Death's Game. After an attempted suicide, the protagonist comes face to face with death, who isn't ready to let him off so easily. As punishment, he must relive death 12 more times, each time in a different person's body. Imagine waking up in someone else's life, only to die again, and again, and again. It's bizarre, brutal, and surprisingly profound, asking deep questions about fate, mortality, and the value of life, all while keeping you hooked with non-stop suspense. Blade Man. On paper, this sounds like a superhero drama, but it's not. Joo Hong-bin literally grows knives out of his body whenever he gets angry. It's meant to symbolize trauma and healing, but let's be real. Seeing him sprout swords mid-meltdown is just wild. The execution was messy, but it's gained a cult following for being so unintentionally funny and melodramatic. Proof that Lee Dong-wook can sell any role. Meow The Secret Boy. Sola, a graphic designer, takes in a stray cat, only to discover that it can transform into a man. The drama wanted to explore loneliness and companionship, but let's be honest, it's remembered as the romance where a woman falls in love with her pet cat. Sweet? Maybe. Strange? Absolutely. I'm Not a Robot. This one combines two bizarre ideas into one. First, the male lead is so allergic to human touch that he can't physically interact with people. Second, a woman is hired to pretend to be a humanoid robot for him. Naturally, feelings get involved, and we end up with a love story between a man and his not-so-robot girlfriend. As weird as it sounds, it actually worked, thanks to charming performances and a surprisingly heartfelt romance. My Holo Love. Lonely and struggling with face blindness, Han So-yeon starts relying on Holo, an AI hologram designed to be the perfect companion. But things get complicated when she meets the real-life creator, who just so happens to look exactly like her hologram crush. It's part sci-fi, part romance, part identity crisis. Basically, falling for a boyfriend who may or may not need a software update. The Potato Lab. Romance, workplace drama, and potatoes. Lots of potatoes? Our heroine is a researcher obsessed with them, like her whole life is dedicated to potato studies. When her company is taken over by a principled new director, Their clash of values somehow sparks romance. Wikipedia even describes it as, "She's swept away by a man like a tornado potato." Honestly, I don't know what that means, but now I need to see it. Chicken Nugget. Yes, you heard that right. In this surreal comedy, a woman accidentally steps into a mysterious machine at her father's company and transforms into a literal chicken nugget. Her dad and a clueless employee then scramble to turn her back into a human, uncovering strange secrets about the machine in the process. It's absurd, it's funny, and it might be one of the weirdest K-dramas ever made. These dramas prove once again that Korean writers have no limits when it comes to imagination. Which of these bizarre plots do you think is the weirdest? Drop your pick in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more drama recommendations, because the next one might be even weirder. See you next time.